So people ask me all the time, and a lot of pissed off people ask me all the time, how is it that good cosplayers lose to bad cosplayers? The answer is extremely simple. It's a matter of they both suck. And you're probably thinking, how can you say that simple? How they both suck? Well, reality is if you're thinking on who's better and who's not, you suck. If you're thinking I'm better than that guy, or this guy is better than this girl, or this girl is better than that guy, they both suck. We all suck. You all suck. Why? Because reality is you should be doing this for fun. That's it. That's the video. That's a wrap. Okay, no. Let's talk serious here. Okay, so the point of this video is to try to explain to you why good cosplay or good cosplayers will not get the amount of likes, which is what apparently everyone wants. Nobody wants to have fun anymore. They just want likes. Like, dislike, angry face, sad face, crying face, smiley face, whatever, a little flower. I'll give you a rainbow. People just want likes. They want their page to have 1 million subscribers, followers, whatever. And they won't focus or don't understand why is it that bad cosplayers or bad cosplay, if there's such thing, will get more likes and get invited to places and be liked by more people than the good cosplayers. And they will show me pictures which make a lot of sense of maybe this amazing Hulkbuster cosplay, and then they'll show me a picture of some girl wearing a cow bikini or something, I don't know. And they'll be like, look at the cow bikini, like she gets 100,000 likes and the Hulkbuster only got 1,000 likes. It's like, okay, let's start with the basics. People will give the like, to something that they consider is worse than they are. Let me explain. If you're Batman, if you cosplay Batman, and you see another Batman on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, MySpace, I don't care, and you feel threatened by this Batman, you will probably think, this Batman looks really good, but I'm not going to give it a like. Why? Because I don't want him to be better than me. I don't want him to be more successful than me, because likes are successful stuff, you know? So due to the fact that people do not want to help others who they feel are better than them move forward, they will not give them the like. So what ends up happening, they will see other cosplays that they do not feel threatened by, or cosplayers, and they'll be like, I'm gonna give that person a like. Why? Because it has nothing to do with me. And to have a better example, and this doesn't happen just in cosplay, this happens in so many other communities, music community, art community, I don't know, whatever other communities that you probably know about. You can write the comments below on what community you are in and why this happens. People will not support whatever they feel is better than them. This is why stupid people become famous and smart people don't become famous. Why? Because people don't help the smart people move forward in life. They only give a like or help stupid people because they feel superior, and they allow themselves to give them the like and help them move forward because they don't feel threatened by it. This is why the Kardashians are famous, and this is why other people who are stupid as hell are famous or become the president or whatever. So due to this happens in cosplay, and what ends up happening is people will not support good cosplayers, and they will not support great cosplays or anything because they will feel threatened. And this happens around the globe. I mean, people will see someone from the other side of the states and might not support it, but it happens even more when it's local. Why? Because they feel even more threatened. They'll be like, oh wow, no, I don't want this person to be in the same convention as I am and be better than me. Because why? Some of these people are sometimes gatekeepers, which is a whole nother video we should go into, but it's the fact that they do not want other people, they feel they're not worthy of doing said cosplay. Maybe someone will be like, oh my god, this person did this cosplay and it's amazing, but I wanted to do it first, and because I didn't do it first, I'm not gonna like it. Dislike, or I don't like this, but so they're mad, they're jelly, and whatever, so it doesn't help, and that person doesn't move forward. Might be amazing, but people won't support it. Why? Because of jelly people. But then you have this stupid cosplay, or this ugly cosplay, or this bot cosplay, and people will be like, yes, I'm gonna give you a like. Why? Because they feel sorry, and they're like, oh, it's, you know, she tried hard enough, this and that, or it doesn't have anything to do with me. I feel like giving it a like, I'm gonna give it a like. But when it comes down to the good stuff, they're not gonna give it a like. They don't wanna feel they're supporting something that is better than they are. This obviously has to do with the fact that they don't have a good self-esteem, and they don't know how to respect themselves, and they don't actually think they're good enough in order to support someone without feeling that if you support that other person, it's going to affect you. So at the end of it all, what ends up happening? What ends up happening is stupid people become famous, good people don't become famous, stupid people end up with money, invitations to places, 100,000 likes, a million followers, or whatnot. And the people who work their ass off and are actually good, some of them might be too jelly to support others, and some might not get the support they deserve because people just don't want to support something that they feel is better than they are. But the other thing that gets thrown a lot in there is the fact of sexy stuff versus normal stuff. And when I say this is I can't really use this example in another community, but in the community of cosplay, you'll have people always hating on the sexy cosplays versus the not sexy cosplays, and how the sexy cosplay will beat, maybe in competitions, a good cosplay. And this is due to the fact that we gotta be honest with each other, sex sells. And this is a universal law, you know. Wherever there is sex appeal, people will go towards it. What ends up happening with, let's say, a girl cosplayer versus a guy cosplayer? The girl cosplayer will have fans that are both girls and guys. Guys will go after it maybe because they like whatever she cosplays, or because the sex appeal behind it. And girls will go after it because maybe they like it, or girls can appreciate how cute or how pretty another girl can be. So a girl cosplayer will have support from both sexes, girls and boy. Did I just say your sex, or did I just assume your gender? I don't know. That has nothing to do with this. Don't start a video about it. Please do not hit that dislike button. The point is, when you go towards a male cosplayer, the male cosplayer will probably have support only from girls who, again, like the cosplay or might find the guy attractive, because let's be honest here, a lot of famous male cosplayers use sex to sell. Maybe they use their abs or their pecs or whatever. That has nothing to do with this. So what happens, male cosplayers very few times, and not all the times, but very few times, will have a big male support. Why? Because guys will feel threatened by that person maybe, or guys do not want that person to be better than them. Guys will be very competitive with other guys. So in other words, it's pretty easy to see that female cosplayers will always have a bigger fandom or bigger fans than the male cosplayer, because the male will not support another male so easily unless they really like the cosplay, or if it's a funny cosplayer, or if the cosplayer does other things that they do not feel threatened by. If not, you know, they're not going to support it. And again, they might not support it because they don't want to feel that they are accepting the fact that this other male cosplayer might probably be better than them. So it's pretty easy to see why female cosplayers will have an advantage versus male cosplayers. And this is shown both in the cosplay community and in the modeling community. And let's be honest, you know, sex sells, and females obviously are way more attractive than us guys. That's why I'm trying to explain to some people that I think it's fair. I mean, I think this is the fact that female cosplayers have an advantage to male cosplayers because of so many different things. I mean, I'm just saying my point of view and the analysis I have done as I've reflected upon the cosplay situation. Obviously, this is not a fact. I mean, you can't Google this stuff. But reality is, I think it's fair. Why? I think it's fair that at least in two communities or in two professions, if you want to take cosplay into a profession, I think it's fair that females have an advantage in something, for crying out loud. You know, we live in a society where men are always on top of everything. So it's only fair that at least in some professions or in some hobbies or in some stuff, females have an advantage. I think it's fair. Will it create a lot of crybabies because we live in a society filled with snowflakes? It's 100% true. But reality is, what can you do? So let's recap. Females have an advantage in the cosplay community. Hey, boobs. Boobs are better than pecs. Just saying. So females have an advantage in the cosplay community because they're hot. It's the truth. You know, what do you want? And sex sells. And we have a lot of snowflakes. And reality is that the reason why stupid people go ahead of the smart people is because people will support stupid people because they do not feel intimidated by these stupid people. So they will give a like to the stupid people. And stupid people will move ahead. And the smart people will be left behind. And then the smart people will feel frustrated and probably stop doing whatever they're doing, and they'll probably go into the stupid business, and they'll end up being stupid. And they'll think that getting likes means getting the amount of likes you get is the amount of worth you have, or your worth. So due to this, reality is people have stopped enjoying cosplay. Not everyone. A lot of people have stopped enjoying cosplay, or people always criticize those stuff about cosplays, how a girl in a bikini will beat a guy in an armor, or a girl in a bikini will beat a girl in armor, or a girl in a bikini will beat anything. So, you know, crying about it doesn't really do anything about it. If you can do your own convention and put your own rules, go for it. If you can't, shut the hell up and do whatever you can. So if you can't do anything about it because you haven't even tried, then you're just a crybaby. But if you work towards doing something about it, and instead of crying about it, you fight it, instead of giving a like to that one page that is always posting pictures of girl cosplayers and they never accept male cosplayers, instead of liking the freaking page and giving it 200,000 likes, stop liking it and tell the page we want more guys, or we want more girls in armors, or stop ignoring cosplayers who work on their armors and keep posting girls in bikinis. I don't know. You know, I'm just saying, you know, if you don't like something, do something about it. And if you're not gonna do something about it and just cry about it, shut up and move on. Get into another hobby. Take like stamps or something. But I will warn you, I've heard about the stamp community, and they are not nice. They are not easy. They are hard, and they are serious. That is not cosplay. You will not survive in the stamp community. Just saying. So that's all I have to say. I mean, if you think I missed something, if you want to give me your opinion on the cosplay community or how whatever, feel free, you know, send me a message, comment below, do whatever you want. If you want me to talk about a specific subject, like whatever, just comment below, leave a message, and I'll see if I know about it, if I've reflected upon it, if I haven't reflected upon it, if I think it's cool, if I think it's not. It doesn't matter, I'll talk about it. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe.